family, did remember about racking on the Supra.
Yeah. Oh crap! Almost lost a finger. That was silly of me. You guys know the deal. Race family, wanted to give you guys a quick update on the car. I haven't filmed much because I get to work on it for maybe an hour and change a day. But here's my factory fuel tank. Fuel tank is for sale. If anyone's got a leaking tank or in need of a new one or one that works, getting rid of the fuel tank, possibly getting rid of my PHR fuel hanger. This is a billet hanger. This is the setup that they sell for mechanical pumps, for surge tanks. This is a built-in Weldon filter. It's got a check valve at the bottom, one Wabro 450. I ran this with the surge tank with much success. I've already sold the surge tank, so that's already gone, but factory tank could be for sale, or is for sure. I don't need that. I got my 9-inch rear end just laying here. That's going right back in the car. I got parts everywhere. Back here, guys, check this out. Got my wheels over here. Guys, my factory subframe is out of the car, and the subframe is for sale. If anyone needs a subframe, has a cracked subframe, wants a replacement, this one already has the solid PHR mounts welded in the rear. Has that. I could even include these solid PHR mounts. I've always ran the factory mounts in the front because these would have required me to drop the subframe, press those out, press the solid ones in. I never did it. But this is going for sale. I'm obviously keeping all my control arms, traction bars, lower control arms, a toe, my suspension, my brakes. I'm keeping all of that. But guys, brace yourselves. This is my Grannas Racing tubular subframe. This thing is a work of art. Oh man, I'm giving away too much stuff. You guys are seeing an intake manifold back there I hadn't even talked about. Too much info. This is the Powerhouse Racing fuel cell kit for a Mark IV Supra. This thing is a work of art, beautiful as well. That's going in the car. So lots of info to give you guys. I got my rear axles over there, my suspension over there, my other wheel. I got parts everywhere. Oh, my engine's back from Real Street Performance. We got this here. You guys would have seen it in that video, but got the motor here. We're gonna start assembling and putting it all back together. Race family, any minute, baby. All right, guys, my intention was to give you guys a nice side-by-side comparison of the factory subframe next to the Grannas Racing tubular subframe. But I wanted to kind of just put it in place, line it up, make sure it was all gonna bolt in nicely. These 4 bolts back here, the subframe comes pre-drilled, and I wanted to make sure they were gonna align with the chassis. Next thing you know, that sucker's in place, Loctited down. I'm not taking it back down. So what's left to do now is I have to remove the upper control arms, the lower control arms, toe, the traction bar. I'm gonna remove all this, start transitioning it over to the new subframe. And once this subframe is bare, just the mounts, just the bare subframe, we'll get this guy on the scales. The Grannas Racing tubular subframe with the bushings in place, everything how it comes. To me, it weighed right around 40 pounds. That's powder coated with the bushings. Let's see what this weighs to see how much weight we're saving. All right, guys. My beautiful princess woke up and she wanted to help. I told her she could help me film. I'm not sure she knows how loud this is gonna be. I might lose my videographer any minute. All right, baby. We're gonna take this off. I wonder if, maybe I should spray a little WD-40. You know what this is? Like, this is called WD-40. You see here? And this...
WD-40.
Yep. And this makes everything soft, so it can come out. Let me show you. Some on this one. Put some on this one.
Hey family, did remember about racking on the Supra.
Yeah. Oh crap! Almost lost a finger. That was silly of me.
Think you can do it with your fingers now?
We did it. Oh yeah.
Baby.
Yep. That's the one. Bring it here. Okay, perfect. Let me see if it works. Yep, perfect.
Make sure it doesn't hurt.
Okay, I think I'm only missing one.
Okay.
That's pretty good, right?
Papa's fixing the Supra, baby.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for helping me. I thought this was gonna be too loud for you. But you're so cool. Okay, only one more, but this thing doesn't even fit. It's too big. I think I can do it with this. Wow, I did it. All right.
My fingers are tired from holding this.
You can pause it, baby. We don't have to record everything. We can just record a little bit every so often. There you go. Again. 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 Okay, now let's push it in a little bit. Wait.
Now can you pump it or no?
Not yet.
And I know this is called a jack. Almost like jackhammer.
Where's that rubber hammer? Give me that rubber hammer.
I know, you need everything. You go hit the rubber hammer.
Let me get it. What?
It's been hard work.
It's been hard work.
Yeah.
We have to win the races.
You have a friend.
I have a friend.
Your phone. Your phone is your friend.
Huh?
Your phone is your friend.
No, please. I'm gonna miss you.
Maybe when you're all done working, maybe we can wash our hands and then.
Alright, you gotta say bye to the race family.
Bye.
In the camera. It's filming right now. Look, it's right there. You see where the stick for the jack is? The phone's right there recording. There. Now you don't have to move. Just say bye to the race.
Bye.
Alright guys, this side here, the passenger side is fully done. Brake line is back on. All control arms are really tight. All I'm missing is to zip tie this ABS sensor that goes here. Zip tie that and that's it, I'm done. So now let's work on bolting this whole side. And the second I do that, I'm gonna throw the subframe on the scale. I'm very curious to see how much weight we saved. Then I'd get all this back on, get the diff back on, get the axles back on, get the suspension back on. Then I can put the tires back on. Then I have to work on the fuel system, the new fuel cell. Lots of work ahead of us. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get done today, but let's keep grinding. All right, guys, another quick update. Rear end is in, the differential's in. I'll take the jack out of the way now. Oh, check this out. I always, even for my Jeep, for all of my cars really, I have this rubber piece that I've gone ahead and made a hole into so I could place it at the bottom of the rear end and not really bang it up and scratch it up, dent it. Whew. All right, so that rear end is in place. This new subframe is incredible. There's so much more visibility. Everything is so much easier to access. I really like this, and we save some weight. I'll go over the, I guess the full weight savings in just a minute, but really liking this. This is my speed sensor, drive shaft speed sensor. Gotta get that connected, gotta get the axles mounted. I'm gonna torque down the rear end real good. It's already all Loctite. Where am I filming? My filming is terrible. Guys, today's possibly the worst filming I've ever done. I'm using my phone. I don't have my GoPro. I didn't intend to be out here doing so much work. I figured I'd come out here for an hour or two, get a little bit of work done, but our little man's being good, so I'm taking advantage and putting in work. I am extremely freaking dirty. Look at this. I am beat. Haven't had breakfast, lunch, haven't had water. I just been out here grinding. This side's fully done. I still have to torque down the axle here, torque down the axle bolt, put the axles in place. Then I can put my rear suspension back in place. But we're pretty much done. I have the, so at this point, this is the Grannas Racing Ultimate IRS kit. I have, it's a dry shaft shop 9-inch rear end, dry shaft shop axles. I have the tubular subframe from Grannas Racing. I have the rear suspension from Grannas Racing. I have the anti-roll bar from Grannas Racing, is this guy here. When I received this, I think it was right before an event, so I kind of just threw it into place. I should have powder coated this. It's completely rusted. So I'm actually going to take it to get powder coated before I put it back in the car. So I'll get this powder coated, throw it back in. But for the most part, we're coming together nicely, baby. All right, I'll give you guys another update a little later. Here's the Grannas Racing rear suspension. All right, let's do it.